Hey guys, it's Slim Shady, Slim Jim, and I'm back at you. I just want to tell you, they're trying to stop us, they're trying to censor me. Basically, everyone's trying to shut me down. I hold 200 trillion Saitama. I ain't trying to tell you guys bad things. I say, don't be stupid, move your money around, don't let them hold you down, don't be a holder, don't listen to what's on my hat. Definitely be a eagle, be a super eagle and make your profits move the crypto around. I'm proud of all of you. Use what you know. Hey guys, it's Slim Shady, Slim Jim, Super Eagle coming back at you. Don't listen to this guy. He don't know shit. Always don't listen to the hat. It don't know shit. I just buy shit. I put it on. You never know, right? I'm a Super Eagle. I'm holding 200 million trillion Saitama. You come to me. I got big bucks. I can make you profits. Do what you know, use what you know, and let's make these profits together. I'm recording myself in the back of a closet right now. This is where $200 trillion Saitama holders, this is where we live. Listen to me, follow me on Twitter, Slim Shady, Slim Jim. Yeah, Russ, where you at? I'm here. I'm hungry. You don't know what you're talking about. You're not a CEO. You don't know shit. I'm the guy. I'm the investor. You're working for me, Russ. Don't you know you're working for me? I'm the one, Russ. I control you, Russ. I'm the eagle. You're just a wolf. Eagle. Woo! Eagle. Woo! This guy, guys. This freaking guy. Are you listening to anything he is saying? Like, I am mind blown that there is someone. Oh man, it's hot. Sweating. Whew. So yeah, I'm mind blown. Basically, what's happening, Saitama Wolfpack, is there is dropping frames here. There is a guy, and he has recently made his rounds on Twitter because he got Russ, the COO of Saitama, to come join a Twitter talk or space or whatever Twitter calls their thing. And they had a little shindig. Basically, this Slim Jesus was harassing or calling out, I guess is the right word, calling out Russ and really giving it to him hard. He's the one asking the heavy questions here. And, he really ran the entire Twitter talk with Russ, and Russ got scared. He hid away, but somehow Slim Jesus is the one that gets disconnected, kicked out, you know? And I just want to give you guys my 2 cents on it. I saw the wrap up. I wasn't there for the live. I saw there were many big heads in that space, and it was kind of like a little elementary school fight. Everyone's yapping away, and Slim Jesus coming at Russ. Russ doesn't have anything to respond with, and he's blindsided. It almost felt like, but one thing, Russ kept cool. He was cool the entire time. He didn't get flustered. He's like, hey, are you going to give me a second to talk? You keep talking over me. Let me get a word in. Other moderators stepped in. They're like, hey, let the guy talk. You're attacking him. There's not enough Russ talking. And then Russ has his points. Russ puts him down. It's the back and forth. But then what ended up happening following this is pre me finding out, as I always say, my crypto journey, Rodney did a great DGen live stream where this guy, Slim Jesus comes. I keep wanting to call him Slim Shady. I don't know. Like the whole look, the way he portrays himself. I'm like, dude, if you're really holding on to 200 million, 200 trillion Saitama, then like, if people should know who you are. You got all these. You want to tell Russ what to do. You need to like come out here and tell him. And I don't know why you're hiding behind all this face and mask. Like I used to be a gamer. I understand. Hey, sometimes you gotta hide, but if you're in the crypto space, the more you're doxxed, the more people are going to take you seriously, you know? So I want to quickly show you how this guy entered the live stream here, and I'm hoping this will pick up the audio. If not, I will edit it after this. All right, so here we are. It's right Live stream Slim Jesus Crypto versus Russ Saitama, right? So here we go.
What's going on? Thanks for having me.
Had to mask up, man, huh?
You know, so it was
Yeah.
a pretty interesting day.
Yeah. So, what exactly happened? Did you make that room? Because the name was pretty provocative. What happened?
Yes, I made the room.
And guys, when the frame freezes right there, that's not me or my internet freezing. Rodney's been having some issues with the internet, so that's why that's happening there. So bear with me here. Let me play again.
I initiated it. I wanted to. People were saying, "Why aren't I talking to Russ? And why aren't I confronting him?" So I said, "Hey, let's start a room and see if we can get him in there." So I did.
So this is the part where he's gotten Russ into the room. This entire shebang happened where he attacked Russ. Russ fought back. People kind of picked sides, comma holder. So, this guy really laid it to the wolf pack boys. He's leading the pack and he's telling us to turn into eagles now.
Because I want to know why. I want to know. I was basically trying to figure out why the devs are coming out and they're constantly on this apology, or excuse me, they're on this tour of explaining themselves constantly talking about rug pulls and people that are trying to take them down. In business, we all know that happens. So I just think that they're just out there bringing up things they don't need to, and then talking about KuCoin and Binance. I have over 200.
So this is something he'll say throughout the interview. Hey, you're not listed on KuCoin. You're not listed on Binance. Even when he got Russ in that Twitter room, he was the same thing. Oh, why did you say something about Binance and KuCoin? Like, we need them. We need them. We understand we need them. It's one phrase out of the entire AMA that this guy is held onto. Like his hat. He holds on to crypto. He's holding on to that one thing he said. Russ said it. People say a lot of things. Like, you can backtrack. You can retract. You get new information. You learn. You make future moves. The way that Slim Jesus comes off in this AMA is, hey, I just need to bash him. He's never going to change. He's never going to succeed. He ain't understanding. He's incompetent. And it's like, dude, you should not be calling out people like that when you're so, I'm not even sure what the issue is, but you're pretty much scared. You have a crypto hodler hat. You're trying to tell us that, hey, we need to be eagles. We need to be able to take our profits and go. I don't think there's ever been a time where Russ has ever said, hey, don't take profits from Saitama. There have been tweets. People are going to do tweets. Every crypto does tweets. They're like, hold on to us, hold on to us. And it's your choice, your investment. No one here is a financial advisor. I'm not a financial advisor. This guy's not a financial advisor. There are multiple ways to make profit. And we'll just go through this, but this guy, man, he really rubs me the wrong way. I had no idea who he was. I just saw him on the stream. I constantly attend this stream, and I respect all the degens in there. Alonzo, Michelle, Jay Dulce, Nick J, Automotive Uploads, all those guys in this are real good. So let's continue.
50 trillion Saitama. I've held since early June,
Oh, I've been using 200 trillion. I think he said 50 trillion right there. There we go.
So I want to be on Binance. I want to be on KuCoin, right? Yeah. The more volume, the better, right? So we don't want to shoot ourselves in the foot. We want to work with these companies, right? So I'm just wondering, why is he doing that? And that's not how a CEO should talk when they're out there dealing with the public.
He doesn't even know Russ's title, CEO. Always says CEO. It clearly says COO on his Twitter, I believe.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you listen to the community, and here's the thing, guys. I also have Saitama. I have about 250 billion, so not as much. Not even, obviously not as much. But I'm an investor in Saitama, and what a lot of people get wrong because they have selective hearing is that I'm an investor in Saitama, and I want it to do well, and because if it does well, then we do well.
I'm gonna fast forward here, Rodney.
Often you take profits. You're actually letting other people come in and take a position. Because if everybody sold, if everybody diamond handed, nothing would happen.
Yeah, I love how close it gets.
So there has to be an ecosystem. It's a catch and release. It's like fish. You can catch fish all day and pile them up, but do you want to? No, it's a waste. You can't ever use them. So you catch and release, and the same with your tokens. You hoard them and shit. Nobody can get in position.
Guys, this is not true. If you catch and release, yes, you make profits. You're making profits for that small time, but you're losing coins. The coins that you've initially held on to are more valuable than the small profits you've taken off. So if this guy has 50 trillion Saitama and he sells all 50 trillion, he's lost. He has no more Saitama. And if Saitama continues to pump, there's no good position for him to go back in. This is a pretty risky. Okay, now let's assume scenario 2. He sells the Saitama. He's selling 10 trillion Saitama. He buys back at a lower price. He keeps doing this. This is a method of profit. It works for some people. It doesn't. If you have that much time, you have nothing else to do, you're constantly looking at charts all day, buying and selling, this can work. What also works is if you just buy the coin and hold on to it. I mean, Shiba Inu holders, some of them bought the coin early, they held on to it, never sold it. You can look at those wallets, you can see if they have sales. Not everyone does it the way Slim Jesus does it. So this guy is just trying to say, hey, his method is like the only way, everyone needs to follow him, he's speaking for the community and the wolf pack, and it's just the wrong way to approach this. Yes, he has good things. Yes, we paid Russ to go and party, and we paid for everyone, but that's marketing. You gotta market. There's other coins out here that are spending even crazier, that are rug pulling and running away. Saitama has not rug pulled yet. I'm really trying to understand where he's coming from, where all this heat is. And I guess when you are invested that much into Saitama, maybe you're having these kind of repercussions. You're feeling, like you've been distanced, and Russ is not listening to you, and you're a big holder. And maybe that's where this guy's actually coming from. But his approach, his mannerisms, it's just something off. It's like, it's not the right way. You don't just do this to somebody that you've invested. It's like, hey, here's money. And instead of giving them guidance or giving them a helpful approach, it just felt like, like attacking him the entire time.
Nobody can come in that's new, that just found out. If we all hold, how are these new people going to get in?
If we all hold, how are new people going to get in? They're going to buy more Saitama and they'll be holders. What the heck?
Yeah.
All right. Why are people thinking about Rodney, why are people thinking about their next check and taking their next check and buying more crypto when they should be using their profits?
Okay, let's stop right there. What happens if you bought into crypto at the top and it's dipped the entire time? Obviously, you're going to have to buy the dip. You're going to use your check to buy the dip. Otherwise, you're just going to be losing, or you're a long-term holder and it goes back up. This mentality is like so crazy. It's so 1%y. Like, you need to use profits to make more crypto. Well, profits is the way. That's so weird. I've never met any trillionaire, millionaire holder that's like this.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. Definitely. I mean,
so
when it comes to taking
message.
profits, it's a good message. When it comes,
that's the message, guys. That's the message. Listen to Slim Jesus. He knows. He's gonna steer you the right way.
When it comes to taking profit, a lot of us on our channel, we're really about that. And people are saying in the chat that you're chasing clout or whatever. But guys, I mean, a person.
Yes, there's people in the chat that say chasing clout. It gets even crazier.
You still, a business doesn't come out and do that.
Yeah.
Look.
I fast forwarded a good 20 minutes and he's still talking about businesses that don't do that. Russ shouldn't have done that. He shouldn't have talked in an AMA and said, KuCoin doesn't need us, Binance doesn't need us. And the weird part is if you go back and you watch the Twitter talk between Slim, Jesus, and Russ, you'll see that Russ was like, hey, I may have said that, but doesn't mean they're not going to list us. 5 years down the line, they could list us. And at no point is Russ like, yep, that's it. That's the truth. We're not going to be listed on main exchanges. He's like, okay, continue on. Give me something else.
A lot of people trying to make it here. You have to understand the S&P 500 and the backbone of the country, the economy, inflation.
You have to understand the S&P 500. Bro, the S&P 500 market is way more than the crypto market. They got trillions upon trillions. Like, do you understand the S&P or NASDAQ or any of these stock exchange markets, man? Come on now.
Rate, deflation, what's money doing, the stocks, technology stocks. You got to understand the ins and outs of all of this.
And guys, Slim Jesus, he's understanding the ins and outs. He knows he's gonna get us there, boys.
But there's a whole illusion that everyone's just supposed to hold and magically become rich.
This literally happens. There's story upon story of people holding and magically becoming rich because they got in the pre-sale, or they got in before something was big and then it took off. Do you know how many helium people that into helium when it was really low, like I dollars, and now it's like double digit dollars. So it's crazy. This is an okay mindset, but there are multiple ways to become profitable. This way is not the only way.
There's going to be a
You're not rich
huge
if you have the
fucking
money.
dude. It's going to be There's going to be wreck city at the beginning of the year when it dumps and everybody's still holding. And how many times can people keep holding and keep punishing themselves? There's going to
That is the point of holding. When you hold, it basically means that, hey, the thing dipped and I need to hold so I can make profit and sell it for profitability in the future. If you're holding and you're selling it while it's low, that's on you. You know, you're doing the right thing. You're holding. There's nothing you can do when the coin is down other than hold. You ain't gonna, unless you need to, hey, I can't lose anymore. I need to pull out. I no longer believe in this. That's the only time you're pulling out, you know?
you realize, understand something. The next pump that happens, people are going to hold. You understand? So watch this, Rodney. They're going to hold, and it's going to go down. People like me will take their profits again, just like everybody who's thinking. They'll take it, and then these people will then dive to the bottom again, and then their profits and their initial investment will be tied up. Now they're going to be told to hold again. Now look, what happens every
No one is telling anybody to continue to hold. If you guys make profits, take them out if you want, leave them in if you want. You know the thing. If you hold on to more coin volume, you're going to have more profits. If you sell off some of the coin volume on the next run up, you're not going to have as much profit as if you held on to the entire volume. You need to know when to get in, when to get out. There's no right or wrong answer. As long as you're selling above the price you bought it at, you're making profit.
every time there's a big sell-off and then a consolidation, there's a higher low, right? Well, now you have people that bought in down here and then they hold, and then when it comes down, they hold again, and then they start buying again, never taking profits. So they're DCAing themselves, right?
I want to know where he's getting his information that no one's taking profits or no one's making benefit. Like the way he's coming off is like no one in the Saitama wolf pack is making money unless they're selling off every time it goes up.
Get the fuck out of future profits by not taking profits and buying the dip again. You see,
So he continues on for this for quite some time. Let's see. I think around this time he's just about to end up.
you don't need that. I'm not here for that.
We share the same mentality. We're at the end of the day, like you said, no one's going to pay your bills. No, hey, if your car's tires, you need new tires, no one's going to come get new tires for you. And you're up, 20K on Saitama, and now you're down. It's like, well,
Don't just buy dips. Don't just buy dips. Understand your entry point. Play the game.
So even at the end of the year, don't just buy dips. Don't just buy dips. Don't hold. Don't just buy dips. You need to move your money around. You need to be an eagle. That's the takeaway here, guys.
Be smart. Okay. That's all.
Cool, man. All right, man. Well, thank you so much for coming on, dude. I fucking, we all support you here. Most of us do support you here. We vibe. Cool. We're all Saitama holders here, but all of us are seeking financial freedom. And trust me, most of us have more than just Saitama in our bag.
I know. I really care about people. I really, really do. And that's why
he really cares, guys. I mean, come on, Slim Jesus, look at him. He's grasping at your hearts right now. He really wants to let you know he cares. He's telling you the way. He's not a financial advisor, and he's telling you he cares.
Doing this, it doesn't help my pocket for people to take their profits. As a matter of fact, it puts me in a position where I have to stay on my toes, right? So it doesn't help me for people to be taking profits. It's not like it's making me money. It's making you money so you can survive.
Well, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Being evil.
I like Rodney. Look at his look, right? He's like, oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, bro. Reflections. $10 donation that says reflections. All right, brother. Thank you so much, man. I'm going to let you go. And hey, we'll talk soon again. Yeah, let's do another one sometime.
I appreciate you, man. Let's do it. Bye.
Bye, Brody.
And that's basically the end of it. The entire time this guy is on a roll. I am not even sure what the end goal of his thing of coming onto the DGen talk was. It felt very repetitive, the same thing being repeated. And now we have a face to put onto the voice, right? So we know that this is the type of guy that wants to portray himself as a Saitama Wolfpack knowledge base. He knows what the Wolfpack needs to do, and he knows how to make Russ make informed decisions, because Russ doesn't know anything about crypto. And to be honest, I don't think this guy knows anything about crypto. Crypto is not a market where it's constantly repeating itself or it's doing things that you can predict. It's very unpredictable. So yeah, guys, this is a thing I wanted to review. I hope you guys enjoy this type of content. Shout out to Rodney from the Crypto Journey. And thanks for watching as well. Please comment down below what you guys think of Slim Jesus. I respond to every comment. And as always, please don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoy the content here. I love making videos like this for you guys. And till next time.